What's up, gamers? GamerDad here. This is a guide to help you complete the Week 6 weekly quest, Stage 1 of 2, Travel Distance Northeast. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that button, show me that support as well. Please do use my creator code in your Fortnite item shop. It is GamerDad, all one word, all capitals. I greatly appreciate your support. So, for this challenge, it is relatively straightforward and, well stated here. You simply need to travel northeast. So, and that's travel distance, but it's a monster. It's 5,000 units of distance. So you're basically the best you can do is starting in the very bottom left corner of the map and making your way up to the very bottom of the very top of the right. That's the one way you can cover the most distance in a way. But there are a couple different strategies. One I did was I took a car and I kind of, from wherever I was when I started this challenge, because obviously there are other challenges, I was heading up to Brutal Bastion, and I thought, you know what? I recall that there's a launch pad here, and I figured maybe I can launch back and then keep coming back and forth. So I launch off this, deploy the glider, and there's that building right there in front of me. There's another launch pad there. So the idea was, how much distance could I cover and how long is it going to take if I just kept launch padding back and forth, back and forth. Now, obviously, only the distance going back towards Brutal will count. So I did this about 3 or 4 times. And I would land here, just quickly check the map, and then head back for Brutal. And literally just repeat. So as I say, I did this a few times. I think I was able to gain 600, maybe 700 units of distance. Then I was just going about some regular gameplay as I did my challenges. Then I figured I'm going to try one time going from this bottom corner way down here in the southwest and then going northeast all the way to the top of the map. So I literally landed on this little island so I could kind of maximize. If you really wanted to maximize, you could go way out into the water. That probably would have been the best thing to do. In hindsight, I do wish I kind of did that. I basically then just got a little bit of loot. And the key here is anytime you are walking what you think is northeast, every couple seconds, just look at the counter because it's really easy to not be going. But in case you're not familiar with distance, obviously our direction, we have north at the very top, then on the far right we have east, then at the bottom it's south, and off to the left it would be west if we're looking at our mini map. So on that mini map, you always want to be kind of pointed, the little arrow pointed towards the top right corner. And that's pretty much going to be the northeast. And so, getting a little bit of loot, and also I recommend getting some health. So the nice thing about doing the health is that if you get into the storm, which you most likely will, you'll be able to heal yourself. And so I did come by Meadow Mansion, and then I did end up running into 2 opponents here. So I needed to pause. I'm going to quickly take out this person here. And I was actually going by and I realized, wait a minute, there's a dirt bike. I'll try the dirt bike. Now, most cars are not going to be good for going northeast across the entire map. That's because of the jungle biome. And certain areas on the map are not friendly to like cars, especially the low cars. Lifted cars work much better on the off-roading. Now, this dirt bike, though, is pretty darn good. It's agile, you can jump stuff, you can turn kind of on a dime. So again, I'm basically driving and I keep looking up to my counter. It's at 2694, 2708, and every few seconds I'm looking. So I get into the jungle biome. Now this was ridiculous. Going through the jungle was a royal pain in the butt. But at this point, either way, you can see I'm at 3,300 distance. As I say, it's pretty painful going through here, and you need to make sure if you try this tactic that you can actually get out. You know, don't run into a circumstance where you're at the end and you can't get the bike out. So needless to say, I kept going and going, and at this point I'm near the edge of the northeast corner of the map. I'm now at 4,000 units of distance. But hey, I'm driving this thing until it's completely non-drivable. And eventually I run out there, and as you can see, I'm now in the water at the very edge of the map, approaching the literal extreme edge of the game here. I'm now at 4,500 units of distance. So what's going to happen, in a minute, I'm actually going to hit the limit to how far I can go. So I've just hit it there. I'm no longer able to go. I've only got 400 units of distance, give or take, left, and I have tons of health. So basically, all I'm going to do is go directly back southwest, enough distance so that I come back to the end again, and then this time I will just get that last little distance. So I go back to the mainland, and then I make one pass, come back, and I'm literally like just shy of the 5,000 mark. So again, I move away a little bit, then move a bit more forward again, and the challenge is complete. So I do hope this guide is helpful for you. Please drop a like, leave me a comment, and if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please hit that button and show me that support as well. Please do use my creator code in your Fortnite item shop. It is GamerDad, all one word, all capital letters. Thank you for your support, good luck with your challenge, and until the next video, this is GamerDad out.